Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to College Sport Check Football's Bowl Patrol with some more scores, keeping everybody updated as we get through this college football bowl season. Bowl after bowl after bowl, it's non-stop. So here's the update from yesterday. All right, we had the Russell Athletic Bowl, Miami, Florida defeating West Virginia 31-14, and then we had the Foster Farms Bowl, Utah, they defeat Indiana 26-24. And then the V1, the Advocare Bowl, Kansas State and Texas A&M. Kansas State wins this one 33-28. Then we had the Birmingham Bowl, South Florida defeating South Carolina 46-39 in overtime. The Belk Bowl, this was Virginia Tech defeating Arkansas 35-24. I believe Virginia Tech is 22 ranked. Arkansas was unranked. I thought Arkansas was going to win yesterday. And then we had this game, the Alamo Bowl, which was kind of ugly if you was a Colorado fan. My goodness, Oklahoma State defeating Colorado 38-8 yesterday, and that game was kind of hard to watch. All right, so that takes care for Thursday. Here's what's going on for Friday, which is tonight. All right, well, one game already from today. And let's fire up the computer, make sure we get all our stuff here. The Liberty Bowl, which started at 12 o'clock today. Ash is listening to some radio out from Las Vegas. And then for folks out in Vegas, it was at 9 o'clock in the morning. So there you go. All right, the Liberty Bowl, TCU and Georgia. Georgia wins this one 31-23. All right, and now we have one game. A couple games underway as we speak. Right now, as of 6:02 p.m. Eastern Time, Samford with a 25-23 lead over North Carolina. Actually, that game just finished up. There you go. It just got updated right now. Stanford defeats North Carolina 25-23. That is now official. Two games, Nebraska and Tennessee right now. They're going on in the third quarter. Tennessee with a 24-7 lead right now with 4 minutes and 52 seconds on the clock. And then one game just getting started, South Alabama and Air Force. South Alabama with a 14-3 lead in the first quarter with about 6 minutes and 8 seconds into the first left in the first quarter. So that's what's going on so far right now. And we'll have all the complete scores probably Tuesday. Yeah, we're going to come back on Tuesday. We're going to take a couple days off to relax a little bit. So Tuesday we'll be back. So here's what's going on for the rest of the games for tonight. One game at 5:30. Okay, we have 8 o'clock. Here we go. The Orange Bowl, Michigan and Florida State. Boy, I'm going to definitely tune into that because I think that game is going to get crazy right there. And that's going to be at 8 o'clock tonight. Michigan and Florida State at 8 p.m. That game on ESPN. All right. And then we get into tomorrow, which would be New Year's Eve. Before I forget, Happy New Year's, everybody, and be careful out there. But here's what's going on for Saturday. Starting at 11 o'clock in the morning Eastern Time, it's the Wild Wings Citrus Bowl, Buffalo Wild Wings Citrus Bowl. That's going to be at LSU taking on Louisville. I think that should be pretty interesting right there. That's going to be 11 o'clock on ABC. Then we have the Tech Slayer Bowl, also on at 11 o'clock. This one on ESPN. It's going to be Georgia Tech and Kentucky. And then, here we go. Start as we get into the New Year's 6 Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. This one, Washington and Alabama. Now, I'm thinking Washington might upset them a little bit. Although, Alabama, everyone knows Alabama's red hot, but I'm keeping my eye on Washington right there. It's a 3 o'clock game tomorrow. And that's going to be on ESPN. And then we have the Fiesta Bowl, Ohio State and Clemson. That's a 7 o'clock game. That's going to be also on, you guessed it, ESPN. Everything's on ESPN. All right, here we go. And that's going to do it for Saturday. Now, Monday. Here's what we got going on for Monday, all right? Since we have the Outback Bowl on Monday at 1 o'clock, ABC, Florida and Iowa, Gators and the Hawkeyes. And then also at 1 o'clock, now that game, Outback Bowl on ABC. Then over on ESPN at 1 o'clock is the Cotton Bowl. That's going to be Western Michigan and Wisconsin. Okay, and then of course we have the Rose Bowl. That's going to be USC and Penn State. That's a 5 o'clock game on Monday. That's going to be on ESPN. And then the Sugar Bowl, Auburn and Oklahoma. That game is on at 8:30. Also on ESPN. That game being played in New Orleans at the Superdome. And then that brings us to the championship game right here, ladies and gentlemen. And that's scheduled for Monday, January 9th at 8 o'clock. And that game also on ESPN. All right, I say thank you for tuning in once again. Have a good New Year's and be careful out there. Please don't drink and drive because that's just silly. And you shouldn't just do it. And just be careful out there. And we'll see you in 2017. My goodness. This is Manny Allegretto from the Skybox Podcast Center. This is Kyle Sports Check Football Bowl Patrol.